So in today's episode, I'm going to show you realistic Wing Chun defense against a front kick to the chest. Okay guys, so the three strategies we're working on today against this kick to the chest is, depending on your level of experience, I would recommend on the first one is to just keep a safe distance. Okay, so if you're not that experienced and you feel intimidated when you're dealing with someone who's coming with a kick, so then maybe the best thing for you is to just judge distance. He comes, you go, right? He comes, you go. Now, as you go, just pay attention to where your hands are positioned. Are you looking at him, or are you looking at the foot? Or are you looking away, right? So that's a good indication to see where you're at with your confidence. So then once the person is kicking and you're just moving away, then the next thing you want to do, he kicks and you want to sidestep, right? So now I'm no longer stepping away. This time I'm getting out towards the side. Why? Because when he's kicking now, I have an opportunity to counterattack, to get in a little bit closer. So for the follow-up, I would recommend go in with an elbow strike. So he comes, I go, cover, and then you go in with the elbow. So let me just do it on an angle for you to see if the follow-up, if you're covering. See, when he comes, I go, you need to cover this area, and then you can go in with the elbow, right? So the kick is coming, you're out, and then, now if you sidestep, the person won't just stop at the kick. The person most likely will follow up with a punch, a jab, a cross, or something. So that's why when you sidestep, you need to make sure that this one is guarding, okay? You want to make sure that when you're moving out of the way, you've got the hand strategically placed so when the kick comes, you're out, and then you're covering this area and going in with the elbow. Phase two, let's say now you're a bit more confident. This time, you don't want to step away. This time, you know that you can jam. You can just intercept, you can block that kick. So when the kick is coming, you're blocking, right? Now, when you do this, most people will follow up with a low kick, okay? Especially if you're doing some form of ring fighting. He comes, you can cover, and then boom, follow up with the low kick. Nothing wrong with that if you're thinking of fighting in a ring. But because what we do is for self-defense, especially if I'm dealing with a strong guy, I want to make sure that I can incapacitate the opponent, not give him a chance to continue attacking me. So for that reason, from here, I would stomp kick the knee. Okay, when practicing, of course, I just tap with my toes on the thigh. So he comes, I jam, and then just tap right here. Instead of going all the way through and break my training partner's knee. But that's what I want to do. I want to cover, boom. The moment he drops that foot, I am doing my oblique kick. And then I can follow up with an arrow punch because I'm keeping my distance. Now, third phase. I know I can step away, sidestep. I know I can jam. Now I want to catch. So let's say you're sparring and you feel like catching and then following up. That's when you've got a good sense of distance. He comes with that kick. Now I'm just catching. Once I catch, then I can draw him into me and then follow up, right? Once I am catching, look at this. I've got my guarding hand here. I've got the distance, and then I scoop. When I scoop, I've got this one, my left hand, to make sure there are no punches coming towards my face. So that's going to bridge the gap, and then I can follow up with my hawk. I can go in with an elbow. I can use all sorts of different follow-up techniques, but the entry is the same. One more time, I'm on the guard, I'm catching, draw, boom, and then from here, you can follow up. So these are three realistic Wing Chun defense techniques you can use against a kick to the chest. Guys, I hope you like it. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.